So as I discussed in other videos, summit learning isn't just a way of teaching in a philosophy. It also comes along with a platform that was developed in order to make that philosophy possible with technology. And it's everything that I wish existed as a teacher until I found out that it was there. So this video is just meant as an overview. I will make a whole playlist that will go in more detail about how the whole thing works and how you can use it to make progress and track student progress. So see the link to that playlist on the description of this video. And you also can actually watch the actual Summit platform's instructional video on that, also in the description down below. Or click on this link, demo.summitlearning.org, which is also in the description down below, for an actual interactive demo that you can click on to see the different features of the system. It's probably the best way to learn it after you watch a tutorial on it. So speaking of that tutorial, so I actually have it here. I have signed in already to this demo. And when you do so, you have to put in your email. And after you do that, you get to explore the curriculum because the platform also comes with a strong curriculum. And then we have a video that explains the platform, the same one that I have linked on the description down below. And then you have the ability to log in as a pretend teacher or student to see how the platform works. I'm going to click on Jalen here, who's a student who's right about on pace, to use this student as a demo for the key features of the platform. So when you first log in, you see there's a week page, a year page, and a progress page. The week page is a great place for self-directed learning and with working with your mentor because you can create goals and track if you're completing them. And that helps the student get organized and set its own focus. But how do you decide what to work on next? That's why I love the year page. The year page shows you a timeline of all the subjects of the year and all of the different projects you're going to hit. Use a color coding system to tell you how you're doing, and it has a timeline line to tell you where you should be. All right, so this is a really great tool to figure out what your next goal might have to be. So, for example, I might want to improve on this project or that project, or I might want to spend some time in my self-directed learning studying for the next tests, which are going to roll over, like this ecosystem test or this test in math. Now, the way this works is that um, the projects, remember, are the cognitive skills, which where most of your grade comes from, and then all of these focus areas are the contents, where you actually use the resources to learn the material and try to pass the tests. Now, this is done during self-directed learning time, while projects are done during class time. But they both support each other, and teachers help throughout the whole thing, whether it's through workshops, through resources, or you can actually work with classmates to help you through the process. Very quickly, I'm going to show you first how a content area page looks like and then how a project page looks like. So here we are in the actual project page where we can actually see that the overview, which describes the goals of the project and the skills which are going to be involved in it. And each of these stepping stones or checkpoints that the students have to go through as they build their project to work on the final products, which actually get graded, where those skills are actually assessed. If you click on rubric, you're getting more information about those skills and how they're going to be graded. And if you click on each checkpoint, you also get more information and resources for each step of the way of the project. And again, the color coding system will tell you how the student is going as they go along. On the content assessment page, which is more about the content knowledge, you have a diagnostic at the top that students can take to see where they are. On the right side, you have a description of the objectives and major key terms the student needs to know to pass and how much they have to get right in order to pass the test. They also have introductory materials, and for each objective, a series of resources, including videos, handouts, checks for understanding. So the student uses these materials in conjunction with help from the teacher and his classmates to study during self-directed learning time. When they feel that they're ready, they request a test, they talk to the teacher, and they try it. If they don't pass it, like this student didn't, then the system gives you information about which objectives you need to focus on, and then you will look at a different resource or study in a different way and try again. So again, all of this shows you how it helps build the student's self-directed initiative. And finally, you have the progress page. On the progress page, you can see everything the student did in any given week, and also any notes that were shared by a mentor. So when the student meets with the mentor, there's going to be a little place where you actually see what the mentor has said about the student. So this is a great way to communicate, track progress, and take ownership of your learning, make goals, and reflect on it. More on this on a full detailed play series. I'll see you guys then.